They go play action with Burrow. The first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Wow, just one snap big partner in the conclusion. This game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's DJ
Mahomes don't throw it, over
at their own 12-yard line.
Right, they just scored one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, and
How
there's
did
a
I not get
diving
the
catch. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Yeah.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He juked him. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays.
We're going to the best wild guy.
33 yards.
That's a run that'll energize an offensive line. I'll take that one all day long.
So the best wild guy is not till 3 o'clock.
Be able to make plays on the edge.
We are.
From midfield now, Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Mixon with a first down carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards now go around, a first down as well.
He's
relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it?
I got inside
his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Chase, the motion man right. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and they make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a run down, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well. Run it towards the ball carrier with abandon.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now they go play action now. Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside.
Why did they make me down?
Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Cheating me there, like that. Cheating me. Don't like this guy.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A big play there for KC. 41 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. The Chiefs at 7-8 now on the year. They come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stoll.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney from a yard out. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Burrow will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And this pass broken up.
Because I fucking jumped and swiped the hell anyway.
That was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. James now to return it. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Defense
following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 10-6 the score after 1 right here. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. throw is Mahomes. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
To the playoffs, no way.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over the first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, Mixon.
I was just like running his own place and I get distance.
All the way down now to the 32.
Now look at him end up for defensive tackle. Might be in the backfield for the ball even hard.
You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect
It's
the pass play.
crazy.
Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Julius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen earlier? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 43 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes, 14 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that's the way to find favorite Patrick Mahomes. Hey, you remember some of the scrambles in the playoffs last year while he's playing on a bad wheel? Oftentimes he's maneuvering just to find a way to throw the football. But last season, 4 touchdowns on the ground, a career high. continuing to develop as a runner and often finding the end zone these days.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He's stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
These guys are fucking joke.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So problems there on the return, very costly.
How the hell is my ball?
You just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on quickly.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
So to the side, what the fuck?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a...
Thank you, Chris John.
That's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions the first not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in his first half alone.
On one, ready? 11.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
2nd down and 3. A draw play for Mixon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on
Why is he running inside zones on it? With
hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This now a 3rd and 4. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. There's the stiff arm. They'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Here we go.
Mixing up the middle. And shoving his way inside the 35. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's going to get that.
I just ran this side play. I got
He's
fooled
going to
out.
have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Third down and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. 35 yards that time on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. Or maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Come on, Richie James, slow it.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Not too many breaks ahead, according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
And he's
now, how did mine get around?
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. That now brings up a very interesting identical situation on 3rd down.
Yeah, people couldn't see us on camera, but I love how you motioned to me like, throw the ball. This is a great shot to take it. 2nd and short. Maybe took a big shot downfield. Instead, they ran it. Didn't work out for them very well. They should have listened to you, partner.
Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixon on the toss right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Burrow on play action. That is good. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A nigga drop a wide open pad, but I beat the man to the ball.
Here's a give to Mixon.
And then he do some bullshit like that.
Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals had 6 to their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. Chris
Jones do this shit the
time,
whole fucking first half.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. Powers through him.
Oh, man, tackle break.
81 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
I do that, man. What's he called? Oh,
Offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch it and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
it's pass interference.
Incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and the deficit will hold at 15.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline.
Man, this shit's so fucking fake.
Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we see James, he will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
On 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for, and taken successfully.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing now is Mahomes. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football is not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now it's Mahomes again. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on you.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Here's James returning. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This ball deep for Tony. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdes-Scantling. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes to throw once more. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Patrick Mahomes, bro.
A little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. This time, the extra point up and good. And things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
Dallas! Brayden, open your door. Huh? Why not?
We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
A big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 11. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
Oh, Burrow, they run them
All
off.
the way to the 30.
But Patrick Mahomes ain't throw a foot.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
Thank you, Jay.
Intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Why am I? Did not catch me.
And the the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Mahomes.
Let's get back there every fucking time.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back through every play of this contest and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up
I am
this
6'5" fucking receiver and throw a fucking jump.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but I mean, it breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. McPherson on.
Come on, Ram. I ain't fucking around the whole game.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Rick. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Bengals grab it. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.